Dear world, this is my approach at figuring out these square slider puzzles. So this is what we're starting off with. The first thing I'm going to do is take a photo of what the end goal looks like. Then I'm going to create a new tutorial for how to solve slider puzzles. Jigsaw? Is there a puzzle? Jigsaw. Puzzle. Ah, we need an icon. Puzzle piece. There it is. We're going to add an image to this. So step one, take a photo. And then we're going to save it. Because I'm recording on this phone, I'm going to open it on another phone. So this is the one that we're trying to solve. Alright, it could be a little bit rusty because it's been a while. And I've switched to my laptop screen just to make it a little bit easier for me to film. So let's give this a go. Okay, we're going to take our existing image. Where's that image? Is our existing image. And we're going to see if we can make this a little bit easier for ourselves. Oh, well, my laptop's getting throttled. Gotta just get this in the right spot. Okay, let's go. So, what I'm going to start with is, because I'm assuming the empty piece is in this top right corner, I'm going to start with this bottom left corner. So my goal is to get that piece there in the bottom left corner. So what I'm doing is essentially creating free space underneath that piece. So I'm creating free space around the piece to get it into that corner. That's the first piece done. You can basically approach this any way you like, but I'm going to choose to do these bottom two rows first. So I could either do these two and then these two, or I could just do the bottom row. Let's give it a go. So the second piece is going to be, where is it, that one? So I'm going to clear some space around it. Next piece is this one. And the last piece is, where's that one there? So you might get to this point and be like, well, how do I do this? So then this is the part where our goal is to use, you know, those old classic Nokia phones that had a little snake game where you would have the snake that follows along a trail. That's essentially the same technique that I've discovered to work with this. So what we want is we want this little piece here to be following that piece there. So how do we do that? Well, let's figure it out. But the trick to this is we actually need to be following backwards. No? Oh, that was easy enough. Okay. Row 1 is done. Let's keep going. Row 2. That piece is done. We need this piece up. It's just clearing space around it. Oh, that's the wrong piece. Clearing space around it. We need that piece up there. And then we're going to do the same thing again. So we need this piece to follow that piece. Now it's following that piece. And then we can just shuffle it around. So that's 2 rows done. Next one. Which one? That piece. Okay, so on these last 2 rows, we're going to fill in these 2 pieces first. So because we're working away from this top corner, which is where the empty piece is, we're trying to create a little 6 just here. So we're going to solve these 2 pieces first. So the next piece looks like that one. So again, we're going to try and get this piece to be followed by this piece. So now this piece follows this piece, and then we can just back them up. There we go. I've got these 2 pieces solved. Then the only last part to this is shuffling the rest of these pieces around. And honestly, if you made it this far, like, the heavy lifting is done. That part's obvious. This one... Okay, we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to see if we can get that piece there to be following this piece. So that piece is just here. So let's figure this out. But basically we want to make it so that this one is being followed by this piece. So we're going to put this piece here. So now it's being, these 2 pieces are, like, this piece is following this piece. And we can either go around that way or around this way, it doesn't really matter. And then for the last part, it's just a matter of just keep on shuffling. That's number 1. Thank you guys for watching. If that didn't make sense, I'm actually gonna do another one real quick to see if we can just get this strategy down pat. Grab them rupees. Okay, so next, I think we have to exit and come back in. I love this game. This is my favorite game of all time, to be honest. The Wind Waker. This is the HD version, the Hypatia mode. Not the Wii U version, but the modded GameCube version. Love this game. So there's a lot of puzzles. I'm only going to do the second one, and hopefully this should make enough sense so that you guys know how to do a puzzle like this in the future. Alright, we've got a puzzle to work with. Let's give this another try. Round 2. Start with... You could even start with the entire left row if you wanted to. For the simplicity of this video, I'm just going to start with the bottom row. So that piece just here. And we're just creating space around it. This piece. And this piece. Which piece? This one. And then again, we're going to get this piece to follow that piece. So now it's following. And then we can just reverse these pieces back. Row 1. Let's keep on going. We need this piece to be followed by that piece. So this piece has to follow around it. And because I already know that it's following, we can just reverse it sort of like this. I hope I haven't lost anyone. But yeah, this hopefully this strategy makes it super easy for anyone who does decide that they want to try and tackle one of these damn slider puzzles. So the two over this side. We need to create a gap just there, so that this piece can follow behind it. So there's our gap, which means we can shuffle this into there. Then we reverse these two pieces around. We need this piece here to be there. Which means we need to create a gap just here. And then we reverse these two pieces around. Oh. Go. And then literally for the last three, you just shuffle until it's finished. Bye bye everyone, have an awesome day. I hope you're all doing well. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.